Welcome back to the best music review show on the internet that is hosted by the two of us. We come here every week for our show Music Is It Good Though and talk about old and new music and whether you should be listening to it or whether just skip it this week. Yeah! My name is Extremely Excellent X-Rated Pornography. And I'm here with my co-host...
Saftini Bantano, my new music critic.
Cringe.
Alter ego.
Cringe. As usual, we're here to discuss something that's new out. But before we get to that, what have you been listening to over the past couple of weeks? It has been a couple of weeks since we recorded. So, yeah, I've not seen you for ages. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? Don't even know. Well, I was in the Isle of Man last week, which is why... you haven't seen me.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of music, have you ever heard of a band called the Glorious Sons?
Maybe. I don't think so.
No, so they're like heartland rock.
Okay.
So it's got like country elements and anthemic, but not like conservative lyrics or anything like that. It's
not all the dodgy stuff.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah. So yeah, listen to that. Maybe we've both been sucking cock.
Maybe we have.
How about you?
Highlights over the past couple of weeks. Have you heard of Fever Ray?
No.
I hadn't either. It's Swedish minimalist dance music.
Sounds awful.
You wouldn't like it. But I liked it. It's what I wanted Björk to sound like. In the...
Odd.
Because it's a bit weird, but it's not so weird that you can't kind of find catchy melodies and stuff in it. So it's experimental, but not too far experimental that it's hard to listen to. Anyway, getting to this week, we're reviewing the new album by Extreme, which is called...
6.
Indeed it is.
For some reason.
Is it the 6th album?
What, have been going for ages?
Yeah, but they've gotten like 15 years without an album.
Oh, well,
something like that.
Look good.
Yeah. So, any preconceptions of Extreme?
I've not heard a lot by them. I don't like More Than Words.
Mm-hmm.
Find that grating.
Because it's overplayed or because you just don't like it?
Don't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it when I first heard it. There's a song off the last album, I think it's the last album, called Hip Today. I do like that one a lot.
Not heard that one.
Like it's, I don't know, it's quite aggressive. I know the guy was a failed singer in Van Halen, and the guitarist is Rihanna's guitarist.
Yeah, which is so bizarre.
Yeah.
He's like... often regarded as like one of the best guitarists in the world, and he plays for Rihanna.
Yeah, it's like when Eddie Van Halen's probably the easiest one to compare against, and he played tracks for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but he shredded on it.
Yeah,
there's no shredding in Rihanna songs, is there?
Yeah, true. I don't even know there was guitar in there.
Exactly.
Songs.
Yeah.
You like them, don't you?
Yeah, I like them. I've not heard anything since I was like a teenager, but I did like More Than Words. My partner Rachel always laughs saying it's the least extreme song she's ever heard. If you had to just go on extreme as a adjective, It's not a very extreme song. But a lot of their other music, which people may not have heard of if they only know More Than Words, is very... it's like hair metal, glam metal.
Yeah.
Funk metal as well.
That's what I said, they might be funky, aren't they?
Yeah. There's a song that they've got called Get the Funk Out. Off Porno Graffiti, I think.
Before.
Yeah, that's
don't like
very...
that either.
Do you know? I love that song. It's great. And Play With Me was a song that was on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And yeah, that's also a great song, and it shreds.
Yeah,
and it...
that sounds like a pedo pickup line.
Play With Me. Yeah. Well, why did your head go there?
Don't know.
So, what did you make of this album?
Not a lot.
Did you not?
No. Like, I just found... when I first heard it, I thought, this is quite boring. It did improve slightly with each listen. Like, I listened to it in the car while I was doing deliveries yesterday, and like it seemed a lot better there.
Okay.
While I was driving, but a lot of the songs are just completely throwaway for me. The ballads are the better ones. The ballads are the better ones. Like Other Side of the Rainbow, Hurricane, I really like.
Yeah, I like.
But just like some of it sounds like, I don't know, like it's retro, but not in a good way. Like the song X Out, where they've got like that weird effect on the, is it bass?
Yeah,
at the
I think
beginning.
it's like a synth bass, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like something that someone in the 80s would have thought was futuristic, and it ends up sucking. Yeah, some of the songs are just bad, like Mask. That's not a good song.
It's probably my least favourite song on it was Mask.
Yeah, the last song as well, Here's to the Losers.
That was a great song.
No, I just thought, no, you're millionaires. You've got nothing in common. Stop singing like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, there wasn't any funk from what I could get.
No, there wasn't really any funk on this one.
There was a song, Banshee, that sounded a lot like Girls, Girls, Girls. Like, that's all I could think of when I was listening to it, and I was like, this has been done then. Different song, obviously.
Yeah.
I also don't like the song, the lyrics in it, she, Banshee. What?
Yeah.
It's just bad. It doesn't even make sense.
I see what you're getting at with the lyrics there.
Yeah.
I've not noticed it sounds like Girls, Girls, Girls. I need to re-listen to that and see if I can draw the comparison.
Yeah, Rise Up. Is that the first song?
First track, yeah.
Yeah, don't like that because it's just like, it's trying to be anthemic and it just doesn't pull me in. It just comes across as cringe.
Really?
Yeah, it just isn't. It isn't catchy enough. I know what it's going for.
Yeah.
But it's been done, and it's been done so much better before.
Did you like the solo in it?
Didn't really notice it's up now. Well, I don't really look for stuff like that. I take it you
Lost
liked it then.
for words.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
thought I'd have a chance at liking it because it's hard rock.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like nothing special and it's just a bit cliched.
Right.
Better to have loved than... That is the first lyrics on Other Side of the Rainbow.
Yeah.
Is it better to have...
It's not the
than
first
never have
lyrics, I
loved
don't
at
think.
all or
But
something?
yeah, it's the bridge
Oh, yeah.
or the
Wow.
pre-chorus.
Revelatory. No one's ever said that before.
I really liked it. I like how kind of dynamic the album is in that the kind of go across a lot of genres. It starts off very hard rock for Rise Up, #Rebel, and...
God, that song's awful as well.
No, it's not, you moron.
#Rebel.
Do you get what the song's about? From what I gathered from it, it's about these kind of keyboard warriors that are the #rebels than the real rebels.
Yeah, I just don't like that because it's like something to say you're talking to me as you're walking away. I just think he sounds like an angry old man.
Well, I don't
didn't like
think
the way
so.
it was delivered either.
No, I'm not with you there. Because it's about those people that, like, rather than confronting someone, when you're online behind your screen and stuff, then you've got that protection there, so it's just like, oh, you dickhead. As you, like, rather than saying, stop being such a dickhead and getting into a confrontation.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like that. The first 3 songs in it are quite hard rock, and then, like, Other Side of the Rainbow is more of a ballad, and that song has been so stuck in my head since I've been listening to this. There's quite a few ballads on it. There's that, there's Here's to the Losers, there's
Small Town
Hurricane.
Beautiful.
Small Town Beautiful, yeah.
What did you think of Beautiful Girls? That's
One
one
of-
of the
yeah.
worst songs I've ever heard.
I completely disagree. It was very jarring when it came on because it's so different to the rest of the songs. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought like it just sounds like a sitting on the beach drinking pina coladas sort of song.
It
It's
sounded
just
like
a pop
something
song.
Ollie Murs might do.
Yeah, but I don't mind some of his songs. It is just straight up a pop song, is Beautiful Girls, but I liked it.
It's an
So,
attempt at selling out that won't work.
but they've always been kind of very all over the place with the genres anyway. So things like the kind of heavy funk and then More Than Words and then like the shredding stuff, like they've always seemed to just do a bit of everything.
I
So
didn't get
it's-
any funk out of this record.
No, there was no funk on this one that I picked out, but like, over the past they have kind of just spanned what they wanted to do. Then there's a couple songs like X Out and Thicker Than Blood where they use a lot of synth in those ones as well, which isn't in the rest of the songs. So it just seems to be they do what they want, basically.
Well,
Which-
they are all rich as hell.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah, if one of them plays with Rihanna, then he's going to be doing all right. My take on the album is that you're wrong.
You're wrong. I knew you'd like it. I wanted to like it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I knew you'd like it, but it's just... Yeah, I just didn't get it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's good to have different opinions.
Yeah, we haven't had one of those for a while.
We haven't, to be fair, now. Top 3 tracks?
Hurricane, definitely. Other Side of the Rainbow. Maybe Small Town Beautiful.
Fair enough.
But that's just so I can get 3 in there. Yeah, how about you?
Other Side of the Rainbow is probably my favourite. Then Beautiful Girls. Then Thicker Than Blood, I think. It's a good pop song.
It's not even a good pop song.
You're wrong. Shut up.
It's cringy.
You're cringy. There were 2 songs that I felt weren't quite as strong, which were Mask and Save Me.
I was listening to it this morning just so I could refresh my memory, because that is another part of the album. It's forgettable.
Yeah. They're the least strong songs on it, but I still liked those songs, but they don't stick in my head like the other ones do. So putting a number on it.
3.
Holy moly. It's not a 3 album. You're an absolute idiot.
It's just not a very good rock record.
Don't go into it thinking, is it a rock record?
But they are a rock band.
It's just music. They do what they want. Sometimes they do rock, sometimes they do funk, sometimes they do pop.
Yeah, but it's all pop rock, funk rock. Well, apart from Beautiful Girls, that's just
More Than Words
terrible.
isn't pop
Well,
rock.
it's a ballad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not rock. Nothing rock about that. Nothing rock about More Than Words.
Acoustic rock.
It's not rock. 9 for me. I enjoyed it a lot. There were a couple things that, like I say, bits where it weren't as strong, bits where it didn't blow me away quite as much. But I did love this album, and I've listened to it many times, and I've bought the limited edition vinyl of it.
I was quite surprised that this album could blow anyone away. But you are in the majority with that, because loads of people love this record. It's got really high reviews.
Not surprised.
Which is why I've listened to it a fair bit to try and get my head around why.
Yeah.
But it's all like, oh, it's anthemic and this, and it's like, no, it isn't. Like, it's trying to be, but none of the anthems have stuck in my head.
I've had, like, several of them just stuck in my head to the point where it's like, I need to listen to something else because it's just on loop. But yeah, real earworms on there for me.
Yeah, Other Side of the Rainbow, that can get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
That's got good harmonies on it. I'm
Yeah.
not dissing the album for sake of dissing it, I just don't like it.
Yeah, and that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Something that you just touched on there that we haven't really mentioned as well is how good the harmonies are in this.
Yeah.
Like, the vocals, they basically have 3... Well, they don't have 3 lead singers. They have 2 lead singers, because Nuno does bits of it where it's just him singing. Yeah. Like, not just for the whole song, but there are bits where, like, a line and a verse and stuff, it's just him, it's not just the harmony. So yeah, the vocals are pretty bang on in it. So yeah, smooth like butter.
Was that a lyric? Once or
That's a lyric for BTS.
Okay.
Any there we have it. We'll average out at 6 out of 10. If you said 3, I said 9. Which does mean that just about music is good this week. So you are therefore allowed to listen to music, and you're allowed to enjoy it as well. Before we do go, 2 weeks ago when we recorded, I asked you how many subs we had, and you said, I think you said about 50, but we had 60.
61 when I
61 when you last looked. Hold your flipping crotch, because we're now on 74.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell? We're blowing up.
Welcome to the new people. All seems to have come from Aphex Twin. Yeah.
Maybe we should review more of their albums.
Maybe we should,
You know,
yeah.
they're terrible.
I think it does help that the shot starts off with you going, I'm obsessed with anal. Which now the
that'll
shot
do
for
it.
this will start with me doing that now.
Yeah.
Tune in next week where we'll be reviewing this album at the top of the screen there. And in the meantime, enjoy listening to music. Have a nice day. And we
Bye.
love you. Bye.